This is the David Lloyd Tennis School at Intersport.com. In this guide, we'll explain the different ways in which you can hold a tennis racket. Holding the racket with the correct grip will help make sure the racket's in the correct position for the shot, and it will make the shot more comfortable to play. There are different grips for hitting ground strokes, volleys and serves, and the way you grip your racket will probably change a little as your game improves. Let's start with the grip that most players use to serve, the continental grip. You might also hear this grip referred to as the chopper grip because you hold the racket in the same way you'd hold an axe. Holding the racket with this grip helps you hit fast and powerful serves. The continental grip is also used when hitting volleys and the smash. The easiest way to find the continental grip is to hold the racket as if you were using the edge of the frame as the blade of an axe. If you're right-handed, hold the racket with the edge of the frame pointing at the ground and make sure the base of the V between your thumb and index finger is to the left of the center of the handle. For left-handed players, the V should be right of center. Now let's look at grips you can use when hitting forehand ground strokes. Many beginners hit the forehand with an Eastern grip as it's a very natural way to hold the racket. It gives the same angle of contact as you would have if you were to hit the ball with an opened and flat palm of your hand. With the Eastern grip, it's easier to hit balls at any height and also hit with a little spin. To find the Eastern forehand grip, hold the racket as if you're shaking hands with it, bringing the open palm of your hand onto the racket in parallel with the frame of the racket head. Whether you're right-handed or left-handed, as you look down at your hand, the base of the V created between your thumb and index finger should be on top and in the center of the handle. Some players find it easier to start hitting forehands with a semi-western grip, and most good club players use this grip as their game improves. The semi-western grip makes it easier to add more topspin to your forehand. With this grip, you can hit balls at waist height as well as high bouncing balls at shoulder height, but it does make it more difficult to hit lower balls. To find the semi-western grip, hold the racket with the edge of the frame pointing at the ground and place the base of the V created between your thumb and index finger to the right of the center of the handle. In other words, rotating your hand towards your fingers from the position of the Eastern grip. For left-handed players, the V should be the left of center, but you'll still have moved your hand towards your fingers from the Eastern grip position. Moving on to the backhand, there are two ways in which you can hit a backhand ground stroke, with either one or two hands on the racket. For right-handers, a good grip for a single-handed backhand moves the hand anti-clockwise around the handle from the position of the continental serve grip. Holding the racket with the edge of the frame pointing at the ground, the V created between your thumb and index finger is further to the left of the center of the handle than for the serve grip. For left-handed players, the V should be the right of center, and from the continental grip, you rotate your hand clockwise. The double-handed backhand grip is used by many players who either prefer two hands on the racket or feel they can hit the ball better with a two-handed grip. Some players who use the double-handed grip bend their elbows at contact, while others hit the ball with their arms straight. Start by holding the racket with your dominant hand in a single-handed backhand grip at the bottom of the handle. Then place the other hand above it in a comfortable grip. The position of this hand will vary a little depending on whether you contact the ball with your arms straight or bent at the elbows. The position of the top hand could be either a continental, Eastern or semi-western grip. Whichever you choose, your hands should be close together so that they can work as a single unit. So that's grips covered: continental, Eastern, semi-western and single and double-handed backhand. And you can find out more about all the strokes that use these grips in the technique guides in the skills section. Intersport.com, the home of world-class sports coaching online.